Hello and welcome to today's webinar, Optimize Jira Service Management, how to get the most out of Jira Service Management. I'm really excited that so many of you joined, and also that we can do this webinar together with our guests from Poland, Chris and Kate from Appsvio. Before we start, in today's topic, we would like to introduce ourselves, talk a bit about Jira Service Management in the cloud and what it offers. And then we deep dive into Jira Service Management, where we explore the app's feature bundle, customer details, and CRM with HubSpot. And after all that, we answer your questions in the Q&A section. Introduction. Yeah, my name is 𝗙𝗂𝘁𝗂𝗿𝗁𝗃. I'm one of the co-founders of 𝗙𝗂𝗀𝘁𝗁𝗃. I'm a consultant and also the marketing lead here at 𝗙𝗂𝗁𝗃. And throughout my career, I used Jira and Confluence, starting at Pay One as I would say, classic project and process manager. And over the years, I became more and more an in-house consultant, and then eventually became a consultant at 𝗙𝗏𝘁𝗁𝗃, and then founded 𝗙𝗂𝗁𝗃 2019 in Riesenbeck with 4 other colleagues. We did this because we really believed in the cloud and that the cloud will be the future. So we're cloud first, cloud born, so to say. We're already a Platinum solution partner and cloud specialized, and we're working on the ITSM specialization as well. We are 51 employees overall across Germany. We're still a 100% remote company, but with 4 different locations in Kiel, Hamburg, Düsseldorf, and Kulmbach right now. And we have over 30 plus partners, which is really important to us. Not only that we like to do webinars with our partners, but also we think it's really important to work with them closely and together with us, with our customers, obviously. So, Chris.
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm Chris. I'm a CEO of the Appsvio, and it's a real pleasure to be here and welcome on our webinar about Jira Service Management. And thank you, Jan, for the invitation. I've been working for Jira Service Management from the very beginning, and I'm also 10 years in the Atlassian ecosystem. So I hope that you will enjoy the presentation that we prepared for you. So a few words about Appsvio. So we have been founded by Atlassian Ventures. This year, we are Atlassian Marketplace vendor, mainly focused on the Jira Service Management. We are focused on cloud. As Jan mentioned, we are also born within the cloud environment. And we own the code base twice. We also have 9 apps on the marketplace. All of them are available on the cloud. The Appsvio itself was founded by Kate, Piotr, and me. So we are here on board, ready to help you.
Great. So my name is Kate, and I am also co-founder at Appsvio. Also in this company, I am a chief product officer, so I am responsible for all our products from the beginning to the release on the marketplace. I am also a big fan of Jira Service Management, so this is why we focus on this area. And I'm Atlassian community leader since this year, but I am also active member in the Atlassian community almost 6 years.
Thank you very much. So yeah, as mentioned, before we deep dive into the apps, I would like to talk about a little bit about what Jira Service Management offers us in the cloud. So Jira Service Management, first of all, is based on the Jira platform. It's a module we can enable within the UI, and then we do get some more settings, some more views on tickets, but mainly we will get the new service desk portal, which is then available to get in contact with our customers. The second module, which is within Jira Service Management is Jira Assets. Renamed just a few days ago. Name back then was Jira Insight. And with Jira Assets, we are able to manage configuration items in one single or multiple object applications. Configuration items could be your laptop, smartphone, software licenses, but also your customer, or your offices and your furniture you have there. Jira Assets can be integrated via custom fields into issue screens and can be automated via Jira automation. The third part or the third module of Jira Service Management is Upstream. So Jira Service Management is for communicating with people, whether through the portal, email, or other support channels. With Ops.Genie, we can centralize alerts from, let's say, monitoring systems and create incidents from that, for example. Many of the features we currently have in Ops.Genie will move into the Jira UI to make it a little bit more easy for agents to work with the systems. And the last part is automation. Automation is a no or let's say low code rule agent. And those rules are based on Jira events according to the principle, if this happens, then do that. Jira Service Management covers a wide range of IT service management processes, such as request management for, let's say, requesting access to systems, to Wi-Fi, to VPN. Incident management for responding to system outages. The problem management, where we try to find the root cause of our incidents, where we can manage changes, whether it's before the actual software development, which would be the classical change management, or after changes have been made to the systems and to the CIs used within the change management. Asset management, we can manage our IT assets within the processes like change management and request management. And knowledge management, where you can enable your customers for self-service. With Jira Service Management, this starts with a centralized and intuitive self-service portal, where your employees can get help quickly with a single global service catalog that can be customized to match your organization's look and feel. And use Jira Service Management built-in knowledge base capabilities to view relevant articles and direct request without having to contact an agent. It should be easy for any team, whether it's IT or HR, legal, to spin up their own service desk and to streamline their work. With Jira Service Management, teams can easily configure and manage their own request forms, queues, and SLAs, and with out-of-the-box workflows or no-code automation rules. And built on top of the Jira platform, Jira Service Management makes it easy to link requests into the software teams backlog in Jira Software and gain contacts into assets and CIs with Jira Assets. With Atlassian's no-code or low-code form builder, business teams can speed up the process of creating request forms by simply getting started with over the 300 plus templates Atlassian ships out of the box without contacting a Jira administrator, so they can do that by themselves. And it contains everything from legal contract reviews, change approvals, HR requests, finance requests, and even catering requests. You can do everything with those forms. Atlassian believes teams work better when knowledge is open and shared across the organization. So with Jira Service Management, agents can now use the built-in knowledge base functionality to author and share knowledge base articles, create one source of truth for project plans, runbooks, troubleshooting guides, post-incident reviews, and so on. And so this out-of-the-box knowledge base functionality provides real-time collaborative editing, providing feedback through inline comments and tagging fellow agents for review and approvals. And finally, but not the last feature, build a culture of continuous learning on your team with get out of the box reports for key service metrics, monitor, optimize, and share your team's work with custom dashboards. So, and with that, without any further ado, I would hand over to Chris and Kate for the live demonstration. So I will stop sharing my screen here.
Thank you, Jan.
So, and I would like to start with a question, Chris. So Chris, as someone who focuses on Jira Service Management in the cloud, you might know this response or a question we get from our customers, which is how agents can communicate back to their customers or display certain information in the help desk. Let's say we do have an issue with one of our SaaS services. Users now want to raise an issue that the SaaS service is not available. The team, however, already received some information about the incident, for example, via Opsgenie. And now we need a flexible way to display the information within the help desk. And as we know, that is currently not possible or not so possible, not so flexible within Jira Service Management. What can your apps provide here?
Yeah, so thank you Jan, for this question. So at the beginning, I don't have PowerPoint slides, but I do banners from the request types that looks like my presentation or my slides. So in terms of the communication and the announcement banners are all about the communication between the company and customers. A big part is the request that would never be created if customers got proper information upfront. Keep a request to handle by agents are desired, especially when they are connected to planned outages. And as you can see here, there are two situations. The first one is without information on the banner. Let's imagine that we have a failure and there's a lot of customers that are affected by this failure. And then at the end, your agents would have a lot of requests to handle because of the failure and no information. And the second situation is exactly the same, except that we have a banner with information about the failure. At the end, there is no request, or there's much less requests to handle by the agents. So let's go to the next banner. When we think about banners, the most important question is, why do we need them? There are hundreds of situations where banners would be useful, beginning from sharing information about the maintenance windows and ending on more not obvious use cases like information about the upcoming conferences or promotions. Banners can also be useful in other situations like the informing about the upcoming holidays or sharing information about planned upgrades, downtimes, or migrations to other servers. It could be used as a step-by-step instruction to put on the customer portal for the customers. It could provide a better explanation to the service catalog you have in the customer portal. So basically, it can be some kind of extension to the knowledge base that the Jira Service Management and the Confluence provides. Many of you know that there is a banner feature in Jira Service Desk, but there are a few pain points of using them. And the first one is there's no text formatting options, there's no style settings, and there's just one banner from the entire service desk. So as we already know the restrictions and limitations of default banners, so let's take a look at the questions that might help you to create a perfect banner. First, you need to think about what kind of message you'd like to show to customers. An active incident where many users or customers are impacted would be definitely have a different tone of voice when we compare it to the banner with information about the planned upgrade. Also, some banners are valid only in a given time frame. For example, the banner with the Christmas wishes will be presented only in December. A perfect banner has its target audience as well, and it's displayed only on the target customers. And there's no need to show banners in a language that affected customers do not speak. And the last question is about location. So we should think where the banner would be displayed, because the Jira Service Management provides several pages in the portal. And let's go back to the Christmas wish banner. So for example, the best place to put it will be probably the help center, because it's a common starting point for many customers. Once we know the questions, the answer to the question is how to create a perfect banner, so we can just start designing our banner in the feature bundle. So how to do that? Let's go to the next slide. And we have a video that shows you how to add a banner and how to customize it in a feature bundle. I will not play the video now because we don't have much time, but my intention was to show you that you can add the YouTube video to the banner. And it's pretty awesome, I think. On the last slide, I will show you the other ideas for the banners. And this might be endless, as each company can have different ideas or different needs. And each situation could use this feature in its own way. So just going quickly through the ideas, it could be a tutorial that is recorded as a video that you can add to the proper request type about the connection to the corporate wireless network. It could be maintenance Windows information for your customers. It could be information about the holidays that is visible to all, and it's scheduled annually. The banner could be also, or could have the Google Forms, and it could be treated as a survey about the products company product, sorry. And the last example that I have, it could be also a video with the speech of the CEO. That could be a welcome speech that is created for the new employees. If the employees use a customer portal and the customers are really the employees. So there are many examples, and I think this is just the beginning of the ideas that you have behind the banners feature.
Really great. Thank you very much. I think, yeah, that's a really great feature. Not only that you can display information in the service desk, but also in the request type as well, to guide your customers through the create issue screen. Talking about the create issue screen, another thing we quite hear a lot from customers is that when a user already submitted, let's say, a support request, they can't change the fields afterwards. The only way to communicate with the support agent is via comment. Is there a way to edit requests within the support portal?
So using our app feature bundle, it's possible. And maybe I will show this on the example about new employee in our company. Chris was talking about a welcome speech as an announcement banner. And I would like to show you a ticket request that someone joins our support team. And I created this ticket to prepare some equipment and access tools for our new colleague, Adam. Support hasn't started working on this issue because we have got a status open and we receive information that we need to make a change. So this is what you said, that we have to put some comment that something is changing. But thanks to our app, we have got a special link here called Edit Request. And using this link, we can open a dialog where we can modify some fields. It can be system fields or custom fields depending on our configuration. So as I said, we have got some custom fields to edit. And what is happening in our situation? The 1st November is a day off, so a new employee will join our team on the 2nd of November. So easily I can modify this due date. Also, it should be a bigger MacBook, so not a 13, but another thing, 16 probably. So I choose it. And also Adam should have access not only to Adobe Creative Cloud, but also to Zoom and Slack. As you can see, these two fields are inside fields, which are available for enterprise and premium customers. So we also support these fields. So I'm clicking Save to save all changes. And as you can see, this ticket has been updated. What's more, here I have got a dedicated panel with information where is my request. So here I have information about the journey of this request. So now when this request in the status open, I see that this is waiting for team stage when working on this request hasn't started yet, so I can make changes if I need. But what is worth to say here that I have more information what is going on every stage with my request, but also I open this issue and I see it as an agent. And I can change the status of this. So I make change that we start working on this one. And when I refresh this request to see what is going on with this ticket, I have a new status and I don't see this option Edit Request. This is why that in the configuration, I define that this Edit Request link is visible only in the open status. So we have got a very advanced configuration and we can define when this option is available, also for whom. So using these two features, which are my favorites in this app, we can do a lot of things without asking agents, without any ping pong in comments. Could you please modify something? Could you change some custom field? Everything customer can do. So I think that's it's really, really important that agent can focus on resolve ticket, not making some comments which are unnecessary.
Absolutely. Thanks, Kate. I think that's something that can drastically improve the communication between customers and agents by enabling the customer to update specific fields so that agents do not need to scroll endlessly through the issue history. So that's pretty cool. As Chris already mentioned before, unfortunately, the Jira Service Management portal is still very limited in the way you can customize it, especially for customers. So depending on how your customer relationship management system is integrated with Jira, you want more information for your customer contacts than just the full name and then the email address. So how can the app customer details be utilized to give agents more information about the person he's talking to?
So as I said, it's better for agents to focus on resolving tickets, not commenting all the time. It's the same with managing customers and collecting information about them. So this is why we created our app called Customer Details, which I will also show you. So I'm sharing my screen. Okay. So in case of Customer Details app, we have got one source of truth about customers as well as organizations. So here we have got one view where we can manage all information about customers. So basically in standard Jira Service Management, we have got only information about name and email. And also we can find requests created by the customers. But with our app, you can define some fields in which you can collect some additional information, like in this example, position, preferred contacts, some internal comments provided by agent, also support level. You can create as many as you need fields. Because here we have got a dedicated section, design a form, and you can define using a lot of type of fields. You can define this form. You can define which information you want to collect about customers. Also, we have the same about organizations. So thanks to this, you have all information about customers in one place. You don't have to ask every time what is your support level, for example. What's more, you don't have to spend time to find this information in some external resources like some Excel file. So everything is in one place. What's more, we have got this information not only in this view, which is, of course, customizable. You can filter, you can add some columns, but you can also find this information on the issue. So issue, which is also very important part for agents in their work. So here we have got a dedicated issue glance. This area is from our app. So I'm clicking on this and I can find all information about the reporter of this request. In this case, it was me. So I have all information about myself. So telephone position, everything what is configured. Also, I have a quick link to all tickets created by this customer. So it's also very useful to check if this person had the same problem in the past, for example, or when the customer are asking us about some improvements, about the progress of previous tickets. So it's also very useful that we have got a quick link to find all this information. What is also unique, this tool is not only for agents to manage all this information, but also for customers. And when I'm on my profile on the Help Center, I have this information here and I can put this data as a customer. So also I don't have to put the same data all the time in tickets or some in comments, because everything I can put once in this area which is dedicated for me. And I can also update this information when something is changing. So as you can see, it's not only for agents to make this life easier, but also for customers. And it's the same story like in editing requests, that we don't want to make a ping pong in comments and asking all the time about the same things. Also, we can put some comments, internal comments about some customers. So it's very useful to boost our support and also the whole customer experience.
Very great. Thank you very much, Kate. One more thing for Chris, I think. Let's say now we have a CRM tool, a customer relationship management system, like, I don't know, HubSpot, let's say. How can we use those integrations, and what would be the value of those integrations?
Yeah. So the best way to show the value of Jira and the HubSpot integration would be just to show you in action. So here you can see the issue from Jira. This is the agents view, and this is my account. So I use my Appsvio email address, and I also have an account on HubSpot instance. What's interesting, the HubSpot creates companies automatically based on the email address, so you don't have to do that. And I have some deals connected to my account. I could have many deals, but I have just one deal here. And the value, the value is for the Jira agents, because to see the HubSpot data, we can just click on the glance panel, and we'll have everything that we selected in the app configuration. So basically, these are the HubSpot properties. I can configure what properties will be visible on the ticket level. And once I click the company, I see all information regarding the linked company, and the same with the deals. So once I click the deals, there will be a list of deals. And when I click on the specific deal, I will see the data that comes from the deal. And each time I refresh the issue, I get the fresh information from the HubSpot. So you can be sure that you see the actual data. This is the first feature, like displaying information from the HubSpot on a ticket level. And the second feature is about linking Jira issue with the HubSpot object. It could be achieved by a custom field. So there's a custom field on the screen, and it's custom field provided by the app, and it's pretty simple. Like you can just type the value here, and I will find two customers, the Appsvio and 𝗙𝗂𝘁𝗁𝗏. And I can just simply save the issue, and it will be saved as a value in the custom field on the ticket level or on the issue. What does it mean? It means that you can use this information in the JQL, for example. And here you can see the value in a customer's custom field. So when I click on the link on the custom field, I will go directly to the HubSpot, to the proper object. And I can also choose what kind of objects the custom field is linked to. So I can choose from the clients, customers, and the deals. So the value is about not jumping between two tools. If you use the Jira and the HubSpot, then you can use just you can have all information in Jira, and this will speed up the agent's work.